Oh, good girl. Alright, check it out. This is set the entire winter. Let's see if there's any juice. Stuff came on. Give it some glow plugs. Let's see if this will run. Oh, good girl. So that's why I wanted it out of here. I don't know how deep that is. It's funny, it looks like it's 4 feet deep, but it barely touched the top of my crock. I don't know how thick the ice is beneath this. I can't remember where the gravel went to when I put a load of gravel here. I can see some there, and I know I parked this here when there was no ice and snow here, so that's probably as deep as it gets, and we're just gonna leave it there. I can just squeeze up and around this way, because I got this truck in the way. It's my buddy's and I don't want to wreck it. it looks too much like spring outside for the amount of snow that was here. So if you mess with a pile like that, it'll disappear twice as fast. For those of you that haven't seen in the shop lately, we have a Duramax apart. I was tasked with doing head gaskets on this fella, so this is a 2005 LLY Duramax. They're a little bit known for blowing head gaskets, but we're going to do all the updates required. Oh, there's the EGR. Check out how gross. Let me turn the lights on. Okay, check it out. Inside the EGR cooler is just absolutely disgusting. That feeds into the intake, which is equally disgusting. We're actually in here for... Let's get a... So I like to set the excavator up just in case a weird wind blows through and then it can't like come back and get tangled in the trees. Once I've got my face cut and stuff in it, it really can only go one way. But again, with the excavator here, we get it most of the way and just come and give it a bump. I measured it. We should be plenty far from these vehicles. So I think they'll land about here. So these should all be fine. I might start with this one because it's already leaning the right way, and that'll be a good test to see how far they reach. Just because these ones are crooked, if they go sideways, then I'll know. I don't know. I overthink this every time for no reason. I thought about just pushing it straight over, but then the ground all rips out. And if the ground rips out, it's muddy and gross and frozen. So it's probably just going to snap off anyways. I'll just cut it. So pretty good guess on the distance it would come. It always looks like it's going to be worse than it actually is. So if this went wrong, it could have squished that truck, but it would have never reached my mess. It's all good stuff, but none of that would have ever got hurt by the tip of this tree. No. It's always good just to make sure that you're not going to fall it onto anything, because wow, is that embarrassing. So the rest of these are the same height-ish as this one, but they're 20-30 feet farther away, so they'll fall right in here. And then I've got a billion pine cones to pick up, because I don't want them on my driveway. I really wanted to do this in the winter time, but it's February. So the snow's melting. I don't get it. It's probably just a fake spring that's rolled in. It does this every year now, it seems. Never used to get 10 degrees, I think it is today, 10 degrees Celsius. So I don't know your Fahrenheit, just for all my American viewers, but it's warm out and this is just becoming normal. So if it was winter time, I was gonna fall these trees and plow the stuff off with the next snowfall, but we don't have another snowfall scheduled for a couple of weeks, and just in case it doesn't come back, I figured the little bit of ice and snow that we have on the driveway makes cleanup a little easier. Anyways, that's probably enough of me rambling. No. Well, even the most careful guy in the world has small mishaps. My pants are a little bit too baggy, so they fell into the saw. All right, I don't know where I got let off there. I didn't get myself with the chainsaw at all. All is good, but that's why it's really important to pay attention to what you're doing. Those pants were just a little bit baggy, and I get close to myself. I know where I am with the saw. I've been doing it for 30 years, but with extra baggy pants, I forgot to think about that, and all of a sudden I couldn't pull the trigger without. So I don't actually own a set of chaps. I'd love a set, but they cost money, and I don't have much. I call this my emotional support excavator. any better than that. This thing got rained on one day, so it doesn't work all that well. What the hell was that? Oh! The log rolled off the rock up there. Spooked me. I heard crashing and crumbling. I thought maybe something else was falling. Alrighty then. The Bobcat did a wonderful job of cleaning that up nicely. All those scraggly bits I can grab by hand in the morning when it's light out, because honestly I can't even see these until I walk right up to them. But I can drive through here again. That's all that matters. Something going on down there. I hear buzzing. I saw flashing lights go by earlier. The highway crews. I don't know what they're doing. So, these trees. This big one I'm very stoked about because it's perfectly straight. That'll be great for the mill. The other ones are going to be good firewood. However, I'm not really a fan of having to have taken those down. I would have rather trees stayed up, but check it out. So look at all the little bug holes. It's gonna be hard to do zero-handed. So like there's millions of these little bug holes everywhere. Look where I nicked it with the chainsaw. Like they've gone deep. So that I'm pretty sure has been killing all of my trees. This other one here, his life at the top is gone, but he's still alive at the bottom, so he's gonna stay there. Look who's come to say hi. Look who's come to say hi. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Mr. Cosmo. another one. Mr. Max. Hi, Mr. Max. I don't do a ton of filming in the dark, but when I do, I find that this is a GoPro 10. I find that it does okay until we get any darker than this, and it's only good because I can point it at the sky and get the light from the sky. I wouldn't mind a new camera, and I've heard many good things about the Insta360 Ace Pro and maybe the Ace Pro 2. They're $600, so until this channel starts making me money, I won't be buying one of those. But if you have experience with these cameras yourself, could you please let me know if they're any good? I'm always looking to upgrade. So this GoPro 10 in low light. Check it out. We got little sweetheart. That probably got really awful if I started moving around, but anyways, yeah, if you can let me know on the Insta360 Ace Pro series, or if you have a better option, I would love a 360 camera as well. Maybe there's one of those that's really good in the dark. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. We're just out here the next afternoon. Just wanted to show you these. So we've got a lot of spruce beetles here. There's a few different genuses of them. And we've got 2 or 3, and they love to eat these trees. This one here specifically was one of my favorites. And I'm pretty disappointed to see it down on the ground. I do, like I said, I do like the wood from it, but I would have rather it stayed up and grown to a good size instead of having to come down because some bugs decided it was lunch. And I guess it's not so much that they eat it, but they lay their larvae in it, which the larvae use this as breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so. Pretty brutal. When you see dead trees in the forest, it's mostly what it is.